Welcome back, guys. In this question, we're given a point -3 and 5 on a function f of x, and we have to state the coordinate of the image of this point for each of these transformations. So starting with part A, we got y is equal to f of 3x minus 1. So these questions, they're pretty simple. What you want to do is you want to get the A, K, D, and C values, the transformation values for each of them, and then you want to put them through the transformation formula, x over k plus d, ay plus c. So the -3 we would put through this formula, and then the 5 we would put through this formula, depending on what those transformation values are. So here, what are the transformation values? Well, we know that A is over here. There's nothing in front, so there's like a 1 in front. So the A is 1. We know the K is 3. The D value is 0. And then the C value is -1. So over here, this 3 we can rewrite as x minus 0. And then there's like a 1 in front there. That's how we got all these values. So that D value is 0. That K value is 3. C value is -1. And so now, simply, all we have to do is we have to take -3, divide it by the K value, and then add the D value. And then we take the A value, 1, multiply it by 5, and then subtract 1, which is the C value. And that would give us the coordinate of the image of the transform point. So -3 divided by 3 plus 0, that gives us -1. 1 times 5 minus 1 gives us 4. So the answer to part A is, let's write it over here, -1 and 4. Right, moving on to part B. We've got to get all the transformation values. So here, the A value again, it's going to be 1. But notice here how the x value is not by itself. We have to factor out this 0.5. That's going to be the k value. And then when we factor out 0.5 from 1, 1 divided by 0.5 gives us 2. Right? So if we were to take 0.5 and distribute it in this bracket, we would end up with 0.5x minus 1. And then this plus 3 here is at the end. Right, so again, when we took out the 0.5, the 1 divided by 0.5 gives us 2. And that's how we end up with that there. Right, so the transformation values in this case, the A value is 1. K value is 0.5. The D value is 2. And then the C value is +3. So we're taking the x value of -3, dividing it by 0.5, and then adding 2, the D value. Then we're taking the A value of 1, multiplying it by 5, the Y value that we're transforming, then we're adding 3. So -3 divided by 0.5, that gives us -6, plus 2 would give us -4. And then 1 times 5 plus 3 gives us 8. So the answer to part B, I'm going to erase this here, is -4 and 8. And then finally, part C, where the transformation value is going to be. Well, we can rewrite this as 6f of -4, if we factor it out, x minus 0, minus 2. Right, so the D value, there is no D value, it's just 0. C value is -2, the K value is -4. Then the A value is 6. So we're taking -3, dividing it by -4, adding 0, and then we're taking the A value of 6, multiplying it by 5, and then subtracting 2. So -3 divided by -4 gives us +3/4, or 0.75 if you want to work with decimals. And then 6 times 5 minus 2 gives us 28. So the answer to part C, 3/4 and 28. All right, so you simply just want to take the point and put it through the mapping formula depending on what the transformation values are, and the transformation values for parts A, B, and C are all different.